Right, it gives me great pleasure to introduce episode 126 of the Sussex by the Sea Fan Roundtable, and we have got some wonderful people on, as always. The returning Leon Petitt, recently retired now from football. Leon, is that, well, I noticed that post on Facebook.
Playing competitively. I'm still available for charity bookings, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's the Michael Owen effect. All those years of being quick, it's taken 11 years of being a postie. I think it's taken its toll on my hamstring, so I have to make do with watching, I think.
So it's a sad day. I used to love tearing Leon up when we played football as well. That's my truth anyway. But no, from the wonderful Hastings, I'm sure we're going to talk a little bit of Hastings here. We got John from Canvey. Lovely to have you on again. John, you come on win or lose, which is always the best type of fan. And you've won a few games, so we've got some nice things to talk about for Canvey.
Yeah, that's it. It's something nice for a change. But yeah, no, pleasure to be on as always, mate. Always look forward to it.
Thank you very much. And the wonderful Terry, I think this is her first appearance since Margate got relegated to the South East Division, and unbeaten. And yeah, what's going on there?
It's pretty good. We've got really good defence, so yeah.
Yeah. So we'll who should we start off with? Who fancies talking first? Well, okay, well, I'm just going to pick it out then. Okay. Well, seeing as your first time back on, Terry, let's go to you.
Yeah.
Great cup result. Took it to a replay, which is always nice to get a little bit of an FA Cup run going.
Yeah.
I'm still a lover of the cup competitions, but equally, Margate have started excellently. Unbeaten. Tell us what has changed and what the Southeast division's like these days.
Well, I mean, we've mainly been playing like teams that we've played before, but apart from like Hayes and Yedding being a few years back. But yeah, it's been quite good actually. We've been playing some really good football, so it's looking promising. I'm not going to sort of like get overexcited just yet, because obviously we're unbeaten, but that doesn't mean we're ripping up trees or anything. But yeah, we're just sort of like steadily getting into it, and scored a few crackers last night, so it's like hopeful again.
Yeah, it was in the cup, wasn't it, Sarah? Hayes and Yedding.
Yeah.
Hayes and Yedding when it's the cup. Yeah.
Yeah. 3-1 last night. So yeah.
At their place as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh God, horrific journey.
Yeah. Were you driving a minibus as usual?
Yeah. We got back at 1:30 this morning.
Oh dear.
Yeah. They shut several roads and all that. So
yeah. So tell us, come on. So because you're scoring goals now. What's going on? That was your problem last year. You weren't.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a couple of strikers in, but funnily enough, they're not actually getting too many in at the moment. It's the midfielders. James Bessie Saldana, he scored 2 last night. He's the one who was at Sheppey last year and scored an absolute beaut in one of their rounds. No, I think they'd actually lost that one, but he's been with us before, and he's just fits in really nicely with our style of play. Like, he's it's been going really well. We've got a Gabs duo. He come through the youth section. He's really sort of he's tearing apart their defenders and bringing the ball forward. It's really, really well. Yeah, it's the players that we've got, even on the subs bench. You've got a bit of hope. It's not like, oh God, no, I'm not going to bring him on. Like, it's like, yeah, if we get an injury, we know we can bring him on. He's going to be able to play there, and it's quite positive, and I'm not trying not to get too.
It must
too
be a weird feeling,
though,
isn't it?
Case,
I mean, like the way you went down, and like now, actually, it's the other way around now. It's a nice change.
Yeah, it's like it's hopeful, and it's like we are scoring goals, and it's like, I'm liking this.
You're waiting for it to all go wrong, aren't you? That's where would be what I was like. Yeah. But who you got in the cup then? Did you see you got the next round?
Bognor.
Oh, at Bognor, isn't it?
Yeah, another wonderful journey.
Nice test for the new team, to be fair.
Sorry, say again.
I was going to say that's a good test for sort of your new team setup, really, isn't it?
It's not, we're not done bad, because I mean we played Dover and Tunbridge pre-season, pre-season friendlies. They were the only ones we lost, so it's like going back up to that level and see if we can give them a good test. And if we can just get the confidence going, I reckon we'll be all right. If we play the team we started yesterday, we'll be all right. Just hoping that we can get the balls that do get into the back of the net. Hope they count. Like, this is where we've been having trouble with the draws and that. We get the referee. I mean, if you think they're shocking in the league you guys are in, they're absolutely dreadful in this league. It's been awful.
Well, only early days in this league. I haven't seen anything too shocking. I mean, obviously, when I talk with the other boys about Premier games, it hasn't been that bad yet, from what I've seen.
Yeah, no, we've had some shocking.
So you've had some
ones,
early doors shocking decisions, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you've got one of your players laying down in the goal mouth with blood literally spurting out of his head, and the referee's just oblivious to it. It's like, really?
What, is he joining in with the let him die chance then, yeah?
Practically, yeah. And I mean, he was just honestly oblivious to it. Poor old Harvey, who scored one of our opening goal last night. He's literally doing the old Terry Butcher job.
Was this towards the end of the game?
Yeah, this was a couple of games
blood
back.
Capsule, that's what the ref thought. Yeah, or rugby, blood capsule.
Yeah, no, it was.
Did anyone see?
So apart from that, it's I'm cautiously optimistic, shall we say?
Good. Leon interjected there, so let's go to Leon. Go on.
The reffing, sort of off on the tangent. Did anyone see Dorking? They went down to Truro with matching kits. I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, we're talking of reffing. There's no way that game should have started, because they're both wearing.
Yeah, they came out and it was like they actually started the game, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. How the refs, and that's what National South. How they were happy to start that game. Just go off on a little.
I think it was like dark pink and red or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's turned their shirts inside out.
Do you know what? I completely missed that.
Which we used to have to do back in school.
Skins versus shirts, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nearly close enough. Yeah.
Imagine playing your underwear. I'd go and watch that.
Your vests and pants.
So that's how you bring in the females.
-2.
Well, we'll talk to you now, Leon. Well, let's talk about Hastings now.
I can't talk about the weekend because I weren't there, but I was at the Folkestone game.
Yeah, you did. Oh no, and look, he's here as well. Look, Folkestone. Wait, neither was I. I did listen to it on the commentary. I don't know if you did, Leon.
What at the weekend? Just gone.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay, it did sound like we
can only go by what I've seen. Other comments was, I think 3-1 maybe flattered us. I think, obviously Red Hill, they're unbeaten in their league. Obviously 2 steps below, but unbeaten. So obviously a decent outfit. But
3 pens in the first half as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so
no ref, no game. No ref, no game. Leon,
if they were controversial, going back on refereeing decisions, didn't see any sort of particular objections to the refereeing decisions, which makes a change. But I think you always try to talk about the football rather than sort of focusing on the refereeing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't fancy doing it. But it's just nice to get a bit of a cut run in, isn't it? Now Razor's back in the fold.
Yeah.
Hopefully that means we'll survive the league.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You bring up Razor
this time. Yeah, I know. Maybe Lewis has got the right idea. Just sack off the cups and concentrate on the league. But I can't really obviously comment too much on Saturday. But just got to go back to the previous game, Folkestone. Can't really complain. Folkestone were a better team, well drilled, defended well. I think too many of our players weren't in it really, weren't at it. So you can't go into games at this level carrying players, which is your normal players you'd expect to put in a performance like Adam, Davids, Dicko, for George as well, George Walker. I think he's been my player of the month so far. But yeah, from what I've seen from us so far, we just keep giving the ball away cheaply. I know it's a different style of play. Under Aggie, we kept the ball well. I know a lot of fans complained that we'd go backwards, sideways, but we kept the ball. I'd rather we had the ball rather than the opponent because, you're less likely to concede. And now we're trying to play a bit more direct. I think we are losing the ball a bit more cheaply, but,
a touch more direct.
But, it sounds like, this football coaching, this managing, isn't as easy as us football fans would like to think.
Exactly.
So, who am I to...
Be careful what you wish for, eh?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. No, I wasn't one of those who complained about Aggie Ball, if we're allowed to name on this podcast, treat him like he who must not be named. Or
you're right. He's supposed to be on this month weeks anyway.
That'd be interesting. But yeah, I think I'd be happy with top table finish for for us. You know, I think a few of our fans are expecting us to be pushing for playoffs, but I'm not expecting it, to be honest with you. You know, I'd be happy with a top half finish as long as the players are battling for the badge. You know, we keep bringing in local lads through. That's all I can ask for, really. I think there are other priorities behind the scenes, you know, with our facilities. So
yeah,
it may be playing budget isn't, obviously it's still hearsay, but isn't as high as previously. But, you know, I think having a ground is more important than us really pushing for promotion, maybe. I don't know if that's controversial, but yeah.
No, it ain't that, Leon, is it? I mean, it's quite obvious that there is a drain on the playing side of things. I'll be happy if we finish mid-table. I'd even after the Horsham game, which we won, we were lucky in that game, and in the Folkestone game, we should have been 2 or 3 down. You know, defensively, we're against better teams. We're going to get found out. But there is, you know, there's a few, should we say, Mickey Mouse teams in this league as well. So hopefully we can get a few points out of them, and just as long as we're safe, that's a success for me. Like, you know, at the moment, it's, as you say, having a ground, existing is better than, you know, short-term thinking, spunking a load of money on a few players and then being in serious trouble. So, you know, it pains me. Yeah, like, I was chatting with some of the Folkestone lads, and who were very happy after that win, Rob, funnily enough. You know, I mean, but a whole new team, really. I mean, it's a Folkestone, whole new team. I'm sure your manager, Rob, said that they were going to beat us with the same team, and then that all changed, didn't it?
Yeah, it did a bit, mate. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Remember when he had his little rant?
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I remember that. That was the after the away game, towards the end of last season.
Yeah, when he said that you lot were better than us, even though we scored. How many did we get, Leon? Was it we beat them 2-0? Not the 5-0. It was the other
not that
one.
No, that was Chris.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I know he won, but yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, I can't.
But it won't be this year. This year it should be different. But I keep and remember last year. But yeah, go on. Sorry, Rob, I'm butting in, mate. Talk to me about Folkestone.
Well, it's been good. It has been good so far. We're really enjoying it. We've got a lot of depth in the squad and a lot of new players. They're gelling quite well. Got a bit of an issue. Well, I say a bit of an issue. A serious issue, really, with discipline. In the last few games, we had 2 sent off against Cray Valley. Battled well, but lost 1-0. To be fair, we could have won the game with 10 men. We played with 10 men for maybe 60 minutes. And obviously then we had the game at Hastings. I didn't go to the game, but I listened to it on the Folkestone radio, on the radio station. That's a massive result for us. Absolutely massive. And then we had the Ramsgate game in the FA Cup just gone. Yeah, I went to the game. Yeah, again, another sending off early. Last man, goal scoring opportunity. Their striker or winger threw on goal, and our lad didn't back. Just like silly decision. So early in the game, like 10 minutes in, why didn't just let him go 1-on-1 with the keeper that early in the game? Let the keeper have a, just if you have to concede, you concede, but go down to 10 men again. So we've got an issue with discipline. We need to sort that out. But no, it's been a really good start. Like really, we're still on a high from the Dover game. That was like sort of like, were you there? One of those were you there moments. Like everyone is still on a high from that. It was a massive result for us, and everything about the game, like the summer night over there, really busy, super busy. They delayed the kickoff by like 20 minutes at the Crabble for the crowd. There's so many people there. Great atmosphere. It was like a football league game, like a football league derby. It was really good. We hadn't played them for like such a long time, to go there and win. Yeah, it was great. So we're still on a high from that. So it's been a good start. A few negatives, but not really many. And I've been looking forward to every game at the minute. Yeah, absolutely.
Who you got Saturday?
We got Billericay. At home on Saturday, so that'll be difficult. So, yeah, that's tough. So yeah, but they're all tough, aren't they? Every game. I think that's what I think anyway. I know you said earlier on there's a few like Mickey Mouse teams. I think even they can give you a bloody nose, because
I could live to eat those words, Rob. I could live to eat them. But no, I do. I think there is a few, but we You
reckon? Who are you thinking of? Bowers?
Yeah, Bowers. I mean, for all the money that Hashtag got, I'd see them sinking. Who else? Who else was I thinking?
Yeah.
I would say Dulwich. but that's just me being about Dulwich. Right?
No.
No. Yeah, it's Bowers and hashtag and God, I can't think of the league now.
What about Chichester? Do you think they'll drop away?
No, I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Unless I cheat and just look at the league table. But all right. Well, let's go over to John. Long-suffering Canvey fan, but he has it's seen a little bit of a turnaround now. A couple of wins. I was a bit shocked with the way you started the season, John. I actually thought you'd do all right. I really did. But it seems like now you've got front foot forward and you've got a couple of wins. Tell us about them.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be one or two ways, I think, who I started our season, because obviously, I think I picked up with you before, we've brought in quite a few new players, a couple of them sort of quite young players as well who haven't really played this level before. So really those first few games, I think, were possibly a bit of a wake-up call to a few of them about the kind of levels that you do get in this league, really. I mean, I think obviously the last time we'd only really picked up the Chichester game. I mean, we had hashtag home. That was a bit like Chichester in reverse, really. It was where we started that game well and faded. That game we never really got going until about the 75th minute. By that point, by the time we got the goal, it was too late to drag something back. If we maybe played for another 10, 15 minutes, could have probably grabbed something. But yeah, Dartford was an absolute mare. Not so much for what happened on the pitch, but more for the fact that it took me 4 hours to get there from Canvey. It was like, some accident on the M25. Yeah, so I've never actually rocked up there till half time. And I got there, people were going, oh, yeah, we're actually playing quite well. We had a couple of chances. I was like, all right, lovely. Yeah, let's see what we can do second half. And then just made some really stupid errors for the goals and, pretty much gifted it to them. So that was a bit of a frustrating one. I could tell it over our manager's face as well when I interviewed him afterwards. It was like, just one of them days where he never went to plan. And then I think the cruelest one was Wingate. Wingate, ironically, is probably one of the best occasions we've played this season so far. We've started really well, put them under the cosh. I mean, I think you were a neutral that game. You would have probably said it was really entertaining because both sides were going for it. I mean, they're not shy on goals that they've shown so far, but we were making quite a few chances. I mean, I think it was their goalkeeper's the one you used to have over your place, isn't it? That Charlie Granger.
Charlie Granger, yeah. Good goalie.
Yeah, they'd forget that day. That fought for both the goals. The second one in particular was an absolute howler, like some free kick from about.
Oh, bless him! Really?
He's gone up to grab it, and I think literally the smallest man on the pitch in one of our strikers, he's only about 5'2". Like he didn't even challenge him. It's kind of racing towards him. I think he just got caught in two minds. He's just gone straight through his hands into the net. But yeah, I know he's all about ref controversies in that one. There was a little bit of one. I don't want to dig the man out too much because he had a decent game up to that point. But I think there was a point in the game where I think they had one of their strikers rush through on goal. This was at 2-2. And our goalkeepers had to come out, make a challenge. And I think he picked up a booking for it and they got a free kick. The exact same happened about 7 minutes later. And they give their goalkeeper the benefit of the doubt. And from that they went to score in the 96th minute. I was like, oh, for God's sake. No. It was absolute sickening. But yeah, I know, we weren't, I know, it was obviously disheartening. But in the same vein, we didn't come away feeling like we played bad. So we took that into Bowers, which is traditionally always been a bit of a slog for us. They seem to throw everything they want at us because I think they've always been a bit of a smaller neighbour living in the other clubs around their shadows. And we hadn't actually won there since about 2017, something like that. At least league-wise. So it was good to get away from there with a win. It was one of those classic sticky 3G surfaces that are bloody horrible to play on. But yeah, a couple of new boys got their goals. The young sort of 17-year-old wonder kid we got, Finn Durrell, he got his first for the club. It was a sort of menace for all of that. And yeah, it took us nicely into the cup, really. And I mean, that wasn't as simple as it seemed. I mean, nothing really ever is in the cup. And I'll give that side we played, I do, MK Irish, they're called. Only play like equivalent of, I don't know what the sort of county level is around your way. Ours is obviously like step. It's step 4. No, we're step 3 and so step 5. But yeah, they come at us to give us a really good game. It was again another one of them quite end-to-end affairs, really. But yeah, we kind of reversed the curse that we got a couple of the week before and scored both our goals in injury time of either half. So it's good. It's given the boys a bit of confidence, I think. And we got quite challenging month now. I mean, we've got Dulwich at home. Yeah, Dulwich at home Saturday, so that'd be an interesting one. I mean, they haven't started the best, so hopefully we'll look. And obviously got knocked out of the cup last night.
Get your flat whites lined up. Get your flat whites lined up for them.
The old, was it? I don't know, IPA brewed in a shoe. Yeah,
I like some of those.
In a jam jar.
I like.
Exactly. Yeah, the old vegan nosh on. But yeah, now we got thankfully I think we're at home for most of the month, which helps because we got drawn at home against Folkestone in the cup. Obviously, another side, league below us. And we normally had quite a good record against them when we was in the north together. So fingers crossed,
I think we played them in the cup. I think we played them in the cup, didn't we, Leon? A few years back, and they beat us.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't
bad team.
Yeah,
I don't remember too much.
After that, we got Chatham and Cole Shelton, sort of away and home respectively. Chatham be an interesting one because our hot shot strike from last year, Bradley Sage went there, so it's the first of those kind of reunions from last year. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah,
they haven't started off the best, Chatham, which is nice.
No, I think they've surprised a lot of people. They sort of started out the gate, haven't they? But it seems to be rotating the squad quite a lot from what I heard over there. So maybe it's not as happy sailing as you thought.
Well, I don't mind unhappy sailing. No, we got most of it. Yeah. I don't mind unhappy sailing at Chatham, to be fair. We will have some Horsham on this podcast soon, by the way. They keep saying they're going to come on. But
really?
Yeah. They,
I was going to say, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, no. There's this one of the blokes said he's going to be on. They keep sending me pictures of their trophy cabinet and things like that. It was on Twitter. You would have seen that on Twitter, wouldn't you, Leon? When he sent me a picture of the Sussex Cup.
I think so, mate. Yeah, I don't take too much notice what I see on Twitter these days, but I think.
Do you not? It's all fake news,
but yeah, I'll say, yeah, exactly that.
It's all fake news.
I think I saw it,
but yeah, no, we've been having some back and forth. DM wise, so it's all good. It's all good.
You back and forth.
Me, yeah.
I mean, I suppose you had a couple of shocks in the cup, didn't you? I mean,
Dover.
I would have thought you talked about Lewis being the main one last night, knocked out by Harefield United, all people.
Two Lewis didn't come on today because of that result. They were going to come on. One's like, I was going to go watch Alien Romulus. And it's like, yeah, you can't. What? Alien Romulus? That's a load of old crap. Come on the podcast. But yeah, anyway. Don't get me started on that film. Who likes Alien or Aliens here? The movies?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, classic one, definitely.
Yeah. Well, imagine that, right? Imagine those two films, right? The first one and the second one. And you just take random bits out of it and just throw it into a new one with no context whatsoever. Just like random, like all the quotes and all that and things that have happened, but put in the wrong place. It's like, what is this rubbish? But anyway.
Yeah, nostalgia bait in classic of any sort of revamp or rework of anything, isn't it? So sequels now.
Doing all the time now, aren't they? Doing it all the time. Rehashing and making it worse. You just leave it alone.
I didn't realise we was on a film podcast.
No, sorry. Yeah, I haven't got Mark Commode's hair though, Leon. So I mean,
have you got any film recommendations or anything like that, or Netflix series recommendations while I'm on it?
Deadpool Wolverine.
I'll tell you what.
Wolverine.
If you like
Deadpool Wolverine is brilliant.
Oh no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Yes,
no,
it is.
If you like your manga. No, not the ones not with tentacles in it. Yeah, I know what you lot are thinking. Attack on Titan, very good. Just a little bit. Attack on Titan. That's on illegal, whatever it is. I don't. I have a dodgy Amazon stick, so.
Oh yeah, stick.
But yeah. So Leon, we've got.
Leon's got the right ump now, hasn't he?
Leon's got the ump in yeah. Leon, we've got hashtag. Are you going to be able to make that one?
It's away, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm working, so I'm not making that one. And it's at Averley, isn't it? That's where they're playing these days.
Oh, okay. No, I won't be there, but I'll be optimistic. I'll predict a 2-1 win for us. I think we'll.
Yeah, I think David might score.
Yeah, no, I think something tells me he will. Yeah, I think we got a goal or two in this, haven't we? But we also leaked a goal, so that's why I'm going to say 2-1 against hashtag.
Yeah, just an honourable mention. I did when I was chatting with David. Would it have been the Folkestone? I can't remember now. One of the games. He did say he was going to get 40 or 45 goals this season. So I mean, he's got a hat trick.
He was right last season, wasn't he? To be fair to him, so
top banana he is. Anyway, look. Unless any of you lot got anything wonderful coming up.
It's my birthday tomorrow.
It's your birthday tomorrow, Leo.
Happy birthday.
I want everyone to guess how old they think I'm turning. If I get closer to the camera, show off.
Okay, 38.
Hang on a minute. I might need to put the light, shine the light a bit.
I'm loving that flat top, mate.
Show more of my blemishes, actually.
That's a kid and play flat top you got there, mate.
I was going to go with 32.
Yeah, that's better.
32.
Closer.
He's got to be older, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You are.
34. Turning 34.
Sorry, Leo.
Yeah.
1 year.
Dodgy light, yeah.
Well, other than Leon's birthday, any other things coming up for any of your clubs or any of you lot?
Not massively, to be honest. Hopefully, like I say, down in Dulwich at the weekend, that'll do me.
Oh, no, what's happening with her? Right, say that again, Terry.
My connection's getting a bit dodgy, so
there we go. All right, on that note then, with a dodgy connection, no, take care. Thanks for all of you coming on. I hope it all goes well for all of you this Saturday. And, well, I won't see any of you at the game, but enjoy yourselves and see you next time, yeah?
Catch you later.
There you go.
Cheers, mate.
See you later.